Hi, it's Adrienne. How are you doing today? And so I've actually been working on getting a whole bunch of my palettes ranked, and this is going to be the drugstore part, or at least most of the drugstore part. There are some things that I'm doing a little bit differently, like I'm putting all of my blush and all of the face products into a different video as far as end of the year. But this is more of just saying hello to, or hi again to some of my favorites during the year. So I thought I'd go ahead and get started. And as far as tints, really love the Missha, and this is the number 21, and this is their regular BB cream, and then also the Pretty Fresh by Colourpop, their BB creams. So these are my two favorite in the drugstore area for the year. And then as far as foundation goes, the Uoma by Sharon C. This one came out at Walmart, and I have Fair Lady T1, but they also came out with a whole bunch of other products. The Glow Girl, this is their vitamin C glow serum, and so that's also been a favorite that came out this year. Talking about the Uoma, we can just sort of go straight into their wonderful lip products that they have. I have one on right now, and these are the It's Complicated series or line, and so they have 6, 8. What I've been finding out this year is that I've been buying collections or vaults of things, and so again, this is the It's Complicated, and these are the glosses and the lipsticks from that line. And another amazing, wonderful find, probably more of a high-end, but the Tower 28 gloss, I love that too, from this year. As far as primers go, the Milani Peach is one that I love, and the Colourpop. These are highlighters. I use them as primers. Hope that they bring these back because they work really well and they give you definitely a glow. So these are two of the primers that I've loved throughout this year. And let's see, as far as brow, again, the Essence Make Me Brow, and I really have never really used liquid brow products before, but these are really easy to use, and they're also, this is taupe, and then this is light brown, and for me, depending on whether I want to go light or really dramatic, these two work really well. Again, they're liquid. I hadn't worked with liquid before, but I really, really did love these this year. So, yeah. And then as far as my powder, this year, just my general overall powder has to be the Catrice SunGasm, and I've used it. You can see, I mean, the embossing's totally gone. I'm almost to pan on this, but this has been my favorite powder for the year. And then as far as my favorite highlighter, Colourpop Seismic definitely has been my favorite highlighter. Favorite bronzer from the drugstore, the Heatwave by Flower, and this is the Sunrise one. It's what I have on today, and again, definitely one of my favorites. And so I think we've gotten through everything. Yeah, okay. So now we're into palettes, and these are drugstore palettes that I've loved from this year, and I've found that this year has been different than last year in that I had bought vaults of palettes. So we'll start, and we'll go, let's see, this is my newest palette, and it's right now at the bottom. I haven't really tried it, but I have I definitely loved getting it. This is the Bright from Beauty Bay, and it's an amazing palette. It's definitely gone ahead and inspired me. And then next in the ranking is Alter Ego, who is definitely going ahead and taking dupes to a new level. This is their Shadow Kiss, which is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And if you want, you know, just something with a little bit of glam, a little bit of shimmer, this is definitely the way to go. So this is a good palette for going ahead and doing that. Next one that I have is from Colourpop. It's a Limoncello. Brings back all the Mamma Mia vibes and all that good stuff. So again, Limoncello, and is a great color selection and is gorgeous summer palette. And if you have the chance, definitely pick this one up. And really nice packaging, gorgeous packaging on it. And then to kind of go along with that, if I can find here, these were the Riveria Cruisin, and these were the first time that Colourpop, came up with the, these are the color sticks, and they are just wonderful. If you haven't picked up the vault that has a whole bunch of them in there, I would suggest doing that. I don't think the Riviera Cruisin color sticks are available anymore, but they do have 2 vaults out this Christmas with the color sticks. One I think is a neutral and one is color based. So yeah, color sticks from Colourpop, very good new product. And so never mind there. Love purple palettes. I've always loved purple palettes. So Locket Down by Colourpop is a really new palette, and like I said, I love a purple palette, and when they have both red based purples and blue based purples, I get even happier. So definitely this one is in the ranking. And then next, this is the Tinkerbell Sprinkle a Little Magic. And yeah, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous and unique and different. And it's a Disney collab, so yeah. And then the colors in here, even for this, not necessarily, these greens aren't really colors that I go for a lot, but it's a gorgeous palette and the quality is there, and it just makes me all happy when I go ahead and pick it up. So definitely in the ranking. Let's see what we have next. Orchid You Not. Okay, so this is another amazing purple palette. This one is definitely more of a glam purple palette and definitely more of a darker purple palette. But it has some really unique looks and is just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, definitely like this one. Star Wars Mandolin. I'm thinking this is this year. Or at least I didn't get it till this year, so. And another really pretty Colourpop palette. These greens are more of the greens that I wear, and just a really creative palette with a really creative bunch of colors that are just really fun to work with. And so, yeah, good palette all the way around there. And definitely the cutest in the galaxy, which is what it says right there. And next, the palette that I didn't really think I need or wanted or anything, Wild Child. Just sort of picked it up because it was on sale. Like it a lot. This particular color in here, I can just do all over my lid, and just leave it, and it's gorgeous. And I never think about working with browns, and that's something that I should definitely do in the future. Okay, so we got through the palettes, you know, the regular palettes, and now we get into some of the super makeup palettes that are higher on my list, and the vaults that are higher on my list. So I'm going to go and get those, and it'll be just 1 second here. Okay, so right now we're in the vault section of, and they rated higher than the single palettes did. So the first vault that I have is a Colourpop vault, and yeah, these are, actually I picked these up one at a time, and I don't think I have the whole vault, but definitely this one. It has Rumor Has It, Too Hot, Cashmere Forever, and the statement piece in it. So all four of these palettes, they're the 5-pan palettes, and they all belong to this particular vault. And this is where this whole vault ended up ranking for me. So there we go with that one. The next one, and I always love the Colourpop gel liners, and It's a Dream is just a wonderful gel liner vault that just came out for Christmas, and it has some great colors in it. So that's always, or that's another one. And then the Love Vault from Colourpop, and I got Ballad, Amore, and Cherish from that one. And so definitely have really been loving these. And again, they're all vaults of 5-pan palettes that came out during this year. Okay, and going to another vault that didn't come out from Colourpop, but is definitely one of my favorites and has some of the best names ever, is the Essence Vault. And we'll go ahead and do it like that. And this is their 6-pan palettes, all in different colors. And then some of the titles like let's see, Top It Up, I Like to Mauve It, Ice Ice Baby, Bronzed This Way, Dancing Green. So yeah, these 6 palettes have 6 eyeshadows each in one color story, and they're great to go ahead and try if you just want to go ahead and see if you like mauve tones on you or if you like coral tones on you. And they're only $3.99 a piece, and they are definitely some of the best of this year. So, and they came out at a great time when no makeup was coming out, and it was just wonderful to get to go ahead and pick up these up. And next, my next vault that I got was the If You Like It, and this one came out at Christmas time from Colourpop. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes in it. They're all 5-pan palettes, and different tones. You got green, blue, purple, pink. Actually, it's more of a burgundy, and then this peach one up on the top. And so I think these are all definitely worth it, and so it's higher on the vault scale than some of the other ones. And then we're getting down to 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're down to the last 4. Okay, It's a Mood by Colourpop. Like it. Love all the jewel tones. Love that you can go down each row and get a look. Love it that the jewel tones are nice and dark so that you can go ahead and beef up other looks that you have that maybe don't have the nice deep colors. So it's a work alone palette, but it also is a great palette to go ahead and deepen up other looks. And moving on to some of the best of the best. The next one is the Hocus Pocus palette. And I got the original. This originally came out last year, but they re-released it this year because it was so popular. And it has a lot of grungy tones in it, really pretty tones that blend really well together and definitely give you whatever kind of vibe that you want to get out of it. So yeah, really pretty palette there. And then the next one, and we're getting up there to the last two, just came in, made it under the wire, and already has smudges on it, which tells you how much I like it. It's the Smoke and Roses palette by Colourpop. And for me, this is a staple palette that I will get a lot of use out of for everyday looks, and it just has so many blendable colors, and it has a lot of different looks. So for me, this is a definite everyday kind of palette. And thank you, Colourpop, for going ahead and getting that palette out. Appreciate it. Quite a lot. I take it back. I was on the last 5. Oh, and of course I put one underneath here. It's very difficult to organize this kind of thing. Okay, so we're down to the last 2 palettes. The one that came in second place is one that I have on my eyes, and it's a beautiful palette, and I suggest everybody should go and pick it up. And I saw it out on Walmart. They have it back out and a whole big end cap set up for it, and it's a Nautical nonsense, and I really do love this SpongeBob palette. It's what I have on my eyes today, and it's gorgeous, and it has tropical, no, it has a whole tropical side to it, so you can do tropical looks with orange and apricot and fuchsia and green. And then over here on this side, it has a whole bunch of dark murky blues, some cranberries. This is one of the best shades I've ever seen. It is so sparkly and gorgeous. And so yeah, this is a gorgeous palette, totally unexpected. If you want to have some great party looks for this year, definitely go out and grab this palette. It would be wonderful. Okay, top palette for 2021 Drugstore palette. Top palette that I didn't expect at all, and of course it's right up there at the end of with all the holiday palettes and everything released right then, but it's the Quartz palette. And I just think that this is a totally gorgeous palette that you can go ahead and mix and make into glam looks. And I just thought that this was a wonderful addition to the Colourpop line. I've loved all of the ones from its Taupe, and this just seems to follow in that kind of in those footsteps. And so I think it's a beautiful palette, and I think it's a very glamorous palette, and it's definitely my favorite at this year. So I can't believe that we actually did everything, including all the vaults, and got all of the everything ranked. So wow, I didn't do this last year, so I did it this year, so good. And those are the ones that I've been loving. The reason I didn't do it last year was everything was so new. And I was trying all sorts of formulas, and I hadn't tried anything in about 10 years, so I didn't feel like I really had enough use out of what I was trying to really be able to rank them, but this year I do. And anyway, I hope you had a great time. I did, and I'll see you later. Bye.